Oh, I don't have no curlers in it. um, I got real upset over Puerto Rico because of the hurricanes that like hit very badly, and um, that was sad that our president is so preoccupied um with frivolous bullshit, tweeting about our football players and how they protest. And since it is one of our constitutional rights, and him being a president, he should at least read up on the Constitution. They need to do their homework. Republicans need to do their homework. You could tell with the health care and all the other things that they've been doing that they're not doing their homework. They're working from a place of not intelligence, and it's causing um, undue harm. And now the president mouth off to Venezuelans. He doesn't understand. You know what I'm saying? He's not some fucking played out trick up on Fifth Avenue no more. You know, being embezzled and blackmailed and everything else by some Russian ass spy that turns around and gives you a loan for what? You know what I'm saying? Just to buy his little fucking ass, he just motherfucking little. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And this is the superior white people. These are the white mobsters acting. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that's how they're coming off as. You know, I don't have to allege nothing. You can just look at the history, the records of Trump. It's all out there. And it's gonna be a fine pick to scrutinize the same way he was doing Obama. You know what I'm saying? No, not the same way. uh, because you know the people that are now taking care of it, the FBI and whatnot, uh, um, they're well read and have plenty of experience in dealing with mobsters, gangsters, spies from the Soviet Union, Germany, whatever. You know, so and, and you could grease the lower level like the police, the U.S. Marshal, a lot of those motherfuckers' hands. You grease them all you want to, and those are the ones that hope they don't even have to worry about. You know what I'm saying? If they turn you over for some kickables and bits, what happens if they ever see anybody with some real money to rain on them? You know what I'm saying? So Trump don't got no loyalty with nobody. Nobody respects him because of his behavior. And I feel like saying, like, man, why don't you make up America's mind for us already? You say one thing and then you say another thing. You know what I'm saying? If this is white supremacists, him and Pence is not superior to, uh, gum on the floor. If they don't comprehend, you know, if they don't utilize the tools that they have, but they want to go to Breitbart or someplace for information or Fox News. I don't know what's the name of that owner of Fox News. That motherfucker. Is it one of the Koch brothers or who is it? But anyway, that motherfucker needs to be in prison for just being straight up a traitor. You know, but the fucking type of news they have on TV, and every single one of the women, they looking like like they really, you know what I'm saying? It's like at first when you just saw them all in their short dresses with the glass thing, and they're showing off the women's legs, and the men, you know, those men are the type of men that the only reason why any woman really bothered with them is because this man, portrayed like, well, I want the woman that's, a gold digger. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of woman that, he think all women are. So that's the type that, that he'll allow in his life. As anybody else than that is stupid. You know what I'm saying? So like they looked at like played out tricks. And the women look like like they sexually abused. You know, we listen to how they talk. They're not talking to benefit anything or anyone. They're just making a lot of noise like that Spanish lady. And she sounds like North Korea. That's when they started to sound like. But anyway, but they're not taking. They can't take care of the business at home. They can't run a country. Trump is not running a country, and Pence going down to Venezuela. They're not going to respect Pence because we all heard some Pence speeches. You know, he contradicts himself when you fact check it, so he comes off as a liar, somebody you can't respect. You know, then he want to throw up that he's a Christian, and we all had an experience with Christians. We know of these pedophile Christians. We know of these thieves. We know of these heroin addicts. We know of all these people, you know, embezzlement and everything else that supposedly and profoundly will call themselves Christian. So we have experience because it's a very prevalent people claiming to be Christians. And you could also hear the way he talked about, well, I won't drink unless I'm with my wife. So you know there's some problems there that he's not the type of person that's going to take responsibilities for his actions. So, you know, I don't know what fucking scapegoat this racist ass coming off as double-biting hypocrite Pence, but, you know, I don't know if he's really the one to go down to Venezuela because they don't understand how to respect somebody's boundaries. You know, because, you know, just like Trump and all the other people that mess with Trump, even his daughter Ivanka, they think they so important. You know, oh look, and my daughter, isn't she pretty? She used to be in a beauty pageant. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, how much is she for an hour? Come on, bitch, you renting her out or what? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's all about, and you can see Trump. He's all about, you know, oh, the women got to be beautiful. I put a tic tac in my mouth and I can't help myself kissing them. Or, you know, oh, I'm famous. I can grab him by the pussy. All this talk, right? And I'll come up in the ghetto. Because, first of all, the children will be scared of you because they're scared of clowns. You know, we all read the book, Stephen King book, It. Long time ago, old book. Okay, so we know about you clowns, all right? And then who was that Pennywise clown that was going around with birthday parties and killing people? We know about how clowns are. You know, you can't stop being who you've been practicing to be for 70 something some years. You can't stop that now because you have benefited from that type of behavior, and you know what I'm saying. So you know that's a habit. So you're not gonna change overnight. The people are not gonna change overnight. Your daughter's not gonna change overnight. Your son, look at Eric. That you know the same shit that you was bitching about other people doing, and they was righteous people doing their job, opposed to you trying to squeeze some more money out. Anyway, regardless of the consequences. Matter of fact, you do not have a vision of what the actions will, you know, with your actions, with your behavior, the actions from you. You don't have a vision of how you inflict other people, except thinking, oh, they're stupid because I got away with getting money, or oh, I'm so much smarter and everything else. You know, oh, they gonna try to do like what we did because you know, uh, we really got them good. You know, all this paranoia, schizophrenic ass shit. You know, for whatever, you know, that shit that helps you to continue the behavior that you've been doing so you can justify the wrongs that you do. All right? That's just some schizophrenic ass, okay? Some bullshit. And we got experience with crazy ass motherfuckers that been, you know, chasing pussy and getting plenty of it with the you know, with the paranoid schizo shit. You know, you start shit up with the motherfuckers that was gonna be your backbone, your friend. You know, with Germany, Britain. I can't think I'm so mad. Anyway, so that's what he did, right? And then he's hanging out with the motherfuckers that's causing the harm and the pain. I seen this shit. You know, this is some fucking elementary, third grade bully ass kindergarten shit. And I straight out I, you know, that, you know what I'm saying? Like in third grade, I'd have beat your ass. But we ain't 9 years old no more, or 10, or 8, or however you are. But that shit worked well. That bully ass shit. But you on another fucking level. They done graduated. These motherfuckers got doctorate degrees in how to handle a motherfucking bully. So anyway, I see that everything, whatever was done in the dark is gonna come to the light. Oh, by the way, Trump, since you know so much about church, that's from the good book, the Bible. You might think the good book is the joy of sex or something. And I really just showed off. I got the curlers out, so it's not is see it's so humid, but really I didn't dry it long enough. But another thing is that since I got it so straight, um, it's just basically got just draw all the moisture out of black hair, and that's what makes it straight. And use chemicals, but I made it too straight. Then curl up, put it back. So anyway, so I left a little bit of moisture in there, so and then it's humid, so but just so it's like I have a type of hair. I don't know if you ever like when you're a little girl, you have that doll hair, and you know if you comb it, you got just you gotta so like if I really comb it and fuck with it too much like that, then I gotta shampoo it tonight, shampoo it and recurl it and dry it, and dry it better. But yesterday, it was so humid, and I was getting rid of like all these metals I have over here, and just cleaning up, just like putting it all to the metal first. It's pretty good. I don't like the way the guy eats. Like he's sort of weak and he's sort of sick, so I made him liver and gravy with rice, livers and onions with and I put so much butter in there. I was like, but when you make the gravy, you gotta have the butter and the flour, and you don't want to taste flour, so you don't want lumpy. Extra butter. So it came out alright. It was pretty good. Anyway, like it gave me extra energy. He's like, oh, it was good. I'm like, he goes, I guess that was for the iron to give you energy. But I put mushroom in it too. So I was like, most people don't like to see like a mushroom or something there, cause like especially when I just big chopped dice. But that gives it an extra like meaty taste. I mean, it wasn't big chunks, but you sort of make sure that it's sliced so it looks like a mushroom. But my type of mushroom like it. Anyway, I just all my thoughts and prayers going out to Puerto Rico. It's so sad that we have these disasters in Puerto Rico. You know, nothing's probably changed in a way for a lot of people that are in those areas. Um, I hope that Godspeed, some food and definitely drinking water. Maybe somebody can donate some solar panels to charge up your phones, or maybe I don't know. Maybe they'll impeach Trump in time enough to maybe get that money to you. I don't know what's going on with Trump, and I don't know why they hadn't responded quicker. But Puerto Rico is not the only island out there that's in dire need of help. So it's a devastating area. It's right all the way across that area of the Atlantic there. Um, so anyway, so now we got a problem with Venezuela. We got a problem with North Korea. I don't know if I was I would, if I was one of their Secret Service supposed to guy take a bullet for you right now, I'd be a little bit nervous. I'd be like quitting because y'all don't even want to give y'all kind of cut the money that that goes to them. And if I was one of them, like you fucking up my money, you fucking up me eating. I can't be jumping all the way no motherfucking bullet if I'm weak from hunger. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, Trump, you need to be paranoid because you've been working hard. I mean, you Republicans are working very hard to make a lot of enemies and to do a lot of destruction. And and then y'all have this attitude like that's what we promised. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, if it was a good thing, why your face all scrunched up and you're getting all angry? Just like those people on Fox, oh, bitch, don't be yelling at me, ho. You know what I'm saying? You wrong, whatever that Spanish lady look, you wrong. You look like you had to suck dick for that job, and what? Especially wearing that dress. Shit. And once you get a certain age, you get that little pouch. You should think about wearing stuff tight across there. But I guess they're only looking at your mouth and your ass anyway. It don't matter what your face looks like, cause it match your ass. But no, I wish I could remember her name. I was like, oh, that's why I don't listen to Fox. You going around hurting people's feelings early in the morning. It's not a good way to start the morning. Anyway, I send all my best to the people in Puerto Rico. I hope, and the other surrounding islands around there. I don't want to name islands and get them wrong. I think it's Barbados. Oh, but you know, the Coast Guard, the National Guard, those are nice guys. Sometimes it's the leadership, but one-on-one is big, right? Even in the Superdome, one-on-one, I just had to talk with it. You know what I'm saying? There's a type of leadership in the mindset and the way, what I'm saying? In the Superdome, they were looking at us all a bunch of crackheads and hoes. I got news from. I'm fixing to be one more motherfucking crack hoe up in this motherfucking bitch. I don't know who that is can afford this shit anyway. Maybe white folks need to mind their own business and check on their heroin. Get the fuck out of here. I'm so pissed that Puerto Rico's looking like that they don't do nothing. Dallas, Florida. What the hell? Okay, I'm off.